Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Jag here. In today's class, we're going to continue with our Math 9 content. So with that, let's get started. So the topic of discussion today is going to be on equations, all right, with popular demand. So let's dive right into it. Okay, if you're not sure how to solve certain equations, be sure to check out my previous videos. And we're going to try these two-step equations here. So try this one. So 2x minus 15 equals to 27. Okay, so what you're going to do is basically take this negative 15, okay, to the other side, and I'm going to change the sign. Okay, so we're left with 2x equals, I'm going to write out the steps here, 27 plus 15. Okay, so 2x is equal to 42, so just like this. And then what you're going to do is just divide by 2 on both sides. So the reason I'm dividing it by 2 here is so that the 2 cancels out. Okay, and here we're left with x is equal to 21. I'm just going to box my answer out. Okay, and that's the final answer. Remember, when you are checking your answers for equations, I'm just going to take the x equals 21, substitute it back into the original equation, and you'll see that both sides are equal. Okay, let's try the check actually, just maybe for one of these questions. So everyone remembers how to do it. We're going to rewrite this original equation here. And what I want to do is substitute the x equals 21. So we're going to do 2 times 21 minus 15 equals 27. Okay, is everyone good so far? So we're doing 21 times 2, 42 minus 15 equals to 27. And you notice when I do 42 minus 15, that's also equal to 27. Okay, so 27 equals to 27. Both sides are equal here. So I know that x equals to 21 is the correct answer. Also remember, in the equation unit, okay, you should be able to get close to 100%. Okay, you notice I'm just doing my check here. And I know with 100% certainty that x equals 21 is the answer. All right. And again, sometimes the teacher will directly ask you on a test or a quiz to check your answer. So that's what you should be doing. Okay, so let's go to the next question here. Let's try another one. So I have 7p plus 11 equals negative 17. Okay, so just like when you were doing integers last year, we want to make sure we're taking the sign in front of the number. So I notice here the 11 is positive, and I'm going to take it to the other side. Okay, so I have 7p equals negative 17 minus 11. Okay, and so 7p is equal to negative 28. Okay, so remember, again, both of these are negative. I am adding them together because they are both negative. Okay, and then you take the sign of the bigger number. I notice the 17 is negative here, so my answer has to be negative. Okay, I'm isolating for p in this case. So we're going to divide it by 7 on both sides. Everyone's good? And so p is equal to negative 4. Okay, and that's the final answer here. Okay, does anyone have any questions so far? All right, good. Let's go to the next example. Okay, so let's try one. Let's try a simple one here. I have 3a minus 1 equal to 20. Okay, again, just underline the number along with the sign that you're going to take to the other side. So I want to take this negative 1 to the other side, and I notice it's going to become positive. So we're left with 3a equals 21. Okay, and then we're going to divide by 3 on both sides just to get rid of the 3 here. And we are isolating for a. Okay, so a is 21 divided by 3. We see that a is equal to 7. Okay, so that was actually a pretty simple one. Okay, let's move on. And let's try maybe a couple more examples here, okay? Again, make sure as you're doing each of these questions, you are checking your answer just to ensure that you're getting the correct answers here. Okay, so let's go to number 4. Okay, and let's try this one here. So 12, I have 12 plus 5y equals negative 13. Okay, so don't get confused here. I want to just still keep the 5y on the left side. I'm actually going to move this 12 over to the other side. If you're not sure what the sign is, I don't see a negative in front. We're assuming that the 12 is positive. So what we're left with is 5y equals negative 13 minus 12. Okay, every time you go across the equal sign, okay, make sure you are changing the signs. Okay, and one more time, I have negative 13 and negative 12. We are going to add that together. So 5y equals negative 25. And how I know it's negative is because the 13 is bigger than the 12. And the sign for 13 is negative. Okay, so your final answer here should also be negative. Okay, so we're not done here yet. What we're going to do is isolate for y. So divide it by 5 on both sides. And you notice the 5 cancels out. Okay, so y is equal to negative 25 divided by 5. Y is equal to negative 5. Okay, so this is the final answer right here. Okay, so with that, let's go to number 5. Okay, and notice each of these questions has like a different variable. So don't get thrown off by that. This is 8z minus 42 equals to 2z. Okay, so this one looks slightly different. Okay, I noticed that I have 2 z's, okay, in this equation. So what I want to do is basically put the like terms together. So we're going to take the 2z, okay, to the left side. And I want to take this negative 42 to the right side. Does everyone see that? So I'm basically just drawing 2 arrows here. We're going to change the sign. So this is 8z. This is positive 2 here. I'm going to bring it to the left side across the equal sign. Minus 2z equals, and I'm taking this negative 42 to the right side, and it becomes positive 42. Okay. So I'm doing 8z minus 2z. This is 6z equals 42. Okay. So again, we're solving for z here. So we're just going to divide it by 6 on both sides. It's going to cancel out. And what we're left with is z equals to 7. Okay, again, I like to box my final answers. Okay, just so the teacher can see what your exact final answer is. Okay, so I think we should try maybe one more example, which will just be similar to number 5 here. Okay, so let's try this one. I have 3f equals 12f plus 21. Okay, so this is our equation. So notice again, I just want to put my like terms together. We're going to put the f's together. I'm just going to take this positive 12f, okay, to the left side. So I have 3f minus 12f equals to 21. Okay, is everyone good there? So don't worry again, okay, if you have a negative value for your f here. So we're doing 3 minus 12f, which is negative 9f equals 21. Okay, so again, I do notice here that we're not going to get, we'll probably have to leave our answer as a fraction. To get rid of this negative 9, I want to just divide by negative 9 on both sides, okay? So we're actually left with here negative 21 over 9, okay? And I'm just going to reduce this fraction. So let's just divide it by 3 on the top and the bottom. So f is equal to negative 21 divided by 3 is 7. Okay, on the denominator side there, 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. Okay, does everyone see that? So again, if it is a fraction for your final answer, okay, what we're going to do is just leave it as a fraction, okay? And one more time, okay, the only thing would be when you're checking your answer, I'd have to actually plug in this fraction into my original equation for both of these f values, okay? And then you would check what 3 times negative 7 over 3. It would have to actually equal to 12 times negative 7 over 3 plus 21, okay? Now it seems a little bit complicated. I would leave everything as a fraction, okay? Just to ensure that I'm getting the correct answer. All right? So I think we are good here. And if there are no questions, that does bring this video to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you do like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Thanks. Bye.